It's ready.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Pride Show. We back again. My name's Shakira, and we're going to go around and introduce everybody, starting with you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Shay.
Jonathan. Jesse.
Miranda.
Flex Jones.
Anita.
Tiara.
All right, so today's topic is breakups. Woohoo. So tonight we're going to discuss breakups in the LGBT community. We'll have questions from people that posted on Facebook, and you can still comment as we do the live, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to address everybody's questions and all this and that. And we also have a little special thing that we're doing. The most people, let me get it together, y'all. The person that shares the video the most, share, you will get a special prize next Thursday. But you have to share from today starting the next Thursday. So, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready. No, we can be here
Y'all
all week.
excited. Right. So for our first question, do most gay relationships end on bad terms? And if so, then why? Mm-hmm. I feel like they end up on bad terms because it's how you break up. Mm-hmm. It's like some people get into arguments, they start yelling at each other, and the next thing you know, it's just like, whatever, I don't want to be with you no more. All right, well, get your stuff. Get out. Bye. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
How y'all feel about that? Tell me what your thoughts are.
I do feel like it depends on how you break up and on what terms. I can personally say I don't have any ex friends, but that's more so of we just grew apart. I grew up, they grew their way.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends on how you break up.
Anybody else got something
I
to say?
go along with her. I think it's just a person, what your situation is. Some are bad, some are good. You know, I'm not saying all breakups are good, but, you know, it might be, you know, oh, we're better off friends than, you know, in a relationship. So I think we should go our separate ways. You know, it all depends.
It's true. It can be bad, though, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Really bad. Going to the next question.
The next question, why do women love to mess others' heads up by cheating?
Selfish, just selfish.
Women
Right.
It can't be just women.
but
I
it's
think
not
anybody.
It ain't just women.
It's not just women.
That's anybody.
I think that's
I feel
anyone.
like if you
I
got to
think
cheat, going about your business.
right. Break up with me. Don't break my heart. Like, go.
If
I
you
think
even
so.
feel like you have to do that, then
Then
obviously
women.
there's nothing between you and
Yeah.
anyone.
Yeah, true. That's
And
a
maybe
real-
maybe why they're doing it is because they're teeter-tottering. Should I stay or should I go kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they're cheating and they're trying to see which is going to work out best
Right.
within a 3-week span.
But we all know that karma will get you. You
Yes.
know? So you might be like, oh, I'm doing good with the person you cheated with. But okay, it's going to get you because you cannot, I repeat, you cannot treat someone bad and thinking that you're going to ride off to the sunset. No, boo. It's coming for you.
It was a girl that I was dealing with. She cheated on me with this other girl. And to this day, they still go together. But now, the girl, the roles have changed. Now the girl is disrespecting her, treating her like that. Like, so don't call me when you want to talk. No, I don't have no words for you. And you know who you are. That's just what it is.
Bet you won't never know.
I ain't gonna put nobody's name out there, but a lot of y'all know her. You know her. It's real life, because people really do that and don't really think about. They don't think about the karma of the situation. Like, you just thinking, oh, it's fun for the moment, but it might not be the next relationship, and it might not happen right then and there. But 2 years down the line, you wondering why this person beating on you or dogging you out, and you so in love and you can't get out of it. But when you think back, like, dang, I did do this girl the same way, like 2 years ago.
For real.
Yeah. All right, on to the next question.
All right. Do you still consider your ex a friend?
Nope.
It depends on who it is.
Yeah.
It depends.
And it depends on how y'all broke
It
up
do.
again. Like how you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any ex-friends.
Man, look, I try and be like cool with my exes, like certain ones. Anyway, let me rephrase certain exes. I try and be cool with, but I mean, you know, I got one of my exes is like kind of like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that don't mean like, you know, we're gonna go further than friends. Like I'm gonna keep it in the friend zone.
Yeah.
But it does depend on how you broke up and stuff too. Cause I mean, you know, if we broke up on bad terms, I ain't about to talk to you like right off gate. You feel me? Like it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah.
Then let me ask you this though. I don't know if this is one of the questions, but if y'all are still friends, do you still respect each other when you get in another relationship? Or say you get in a relationship with somebody else and they say, oh, well, that's your ex. You looking at it as a friendship, but they not looking at it as a friendship. Do you respect that person and just stop talking to your friend and hope your friend respect that and understand that?
Ooh, I actually had that happen too. Okay. I'm gonna say it like this. I respected them enough to where I stopped talking to her, but like, you know, over time, just depending on the circumstances of our friendship, eventually we had to start talking again just due to certain circumstances, which I can't name. But it wasn't anything like personal like that. It was just like, you know, financial stuff that we had like together or whatnot. But I mean, other than that, I respect, you know, whoever I was with. And if they was like, you know, I don't like the fact that you friends with your ex, like, I wasn't gonna sit there and just disrespect them and keep talking to them, you know?
I respect that.
Many of my exes I'm still friends with because when we departed, separated or whatever you want to call it, we were very, very mutual about why. You know, we sat down and said, okay, this is not working, yada, 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 okay, fine. And I have one ex that to this day, we are best of friends. We are the best of friends. Many times when I've had some issues, they would come and be there for me. So I've got several that are still in my life because we parted on a very mutual, nothing negative. But there's something in the past that just, never mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
On to the next question.
Here's it go. Why does everyone assume you can't be friends with an ex?
Because it's supposed to be an ex.
Because
Right.
I guess that just answers the question like what she just said. Like, it's cool when you're not dealing with somebody, but I feel like when you are in a relationship with somebody, you have to respect that person in that relationship because you would want that same respect. It might not be in that same situation, but you would want them to respect you. It's a respect thing. Because if the person can't respect you far as cutting that friend off or anything like that, then you have a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do have a friend who in the past we've had some things, and she was a bridesmaid at my wedding. So, like, we're close. In the beginning of my wife's relationship, she didn't understand. So I had to put her in my shoes and understand, also while being distant from that person for a little while, till she understood.
And that's respectable.
It was respect. Yeah.
Because she respected enough to give your wife the respect to back off for a while until you got her till you got your wife to understand, and then it was able to y'all was able to.
Yeah, because now she's our friend.
Yeah, and not just
yours. She's not just my friend. She's our friend. She loves and supports us, and we love and support her.
Yeah,
so
that's
I love that. Love that.
All right. On to the next question.
All right. So the next question is, why do you have to have a backup plan before you break up? Look.
Some people don't.
Sometimes you don't.
I'm gonna say it like this. Some people are unstable when they leave a relationship, so they try to find a place to be stable.
That means you were never stable in the beginning.
Hallelujah.
That's a you thing.
But then it's just like that means
becomes a.
And then it just means that the person wasn't ever real to you. It's like they was already planning. Like you wasn't even planning for this relationship to go any further because you already had somebody on the background
Right.
waiting.
I'll say it like this though, like, cause yo, y'all don't judge me, okay? I done been through a lot of things, but like, nah, I used to be that person that had like the backups before, like, you know, the relationship was over, and that
We
was
are
because
putting you on the spot
I
today.
had like them trust issues, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause, you know, I've been cheated on before and everything. I was just like, you know, bump it. You know, if I'm being played anyway, you know, I have my people on the back burner. So when it does go down, like, cause that was my mindset at the time. You know, I already got somebody else. You know, it don't even affect me. But I noticed over time though, that having that negative mindset, like, okay, they gonna cheat on me, or this, that, and the third is gonna happen, like, that's what was causing the breakups.
You put it
and
in the
stuff.
universe.
Yeah,
And
so, you know, you gotta think positive.
you
on
set
stuff
yourself
like
up to make your own reality.
Right.
Which the other person in the relationship has to fight against the reality you created that is not their truth.
Right.
Been there.
So I'm over that now, though. So we're good.
All right, on to the next question.
How hard is it to walk away before things get out of control?
I got a story for y'all. This for real. I'm gonna keep it real short. Go ahead, you answer first.
It depends on how much you care about the other person. I mean, if you really care about the person, you really just try all the way up until the end, until it just pretty much explodes in your face.
True.
I think it depends on the people, you know, like how you react with that person, or, you know, you guys might not be like, you know, it might be a, you know, oh, we're gonna have some words type shit, but, you know, deep down it's like,
I still love you.
yeah, it's like, I still want to try, you know what I mean? But
Right.
some people just love too much, and you know, they give their whole heart and everything to that person, you know. So when it comes to the end, you know, they still try and try and try and try and try, you know. And to that other person, it may seem like they're prying, you know what I mean, or say begging them to stay, when really it's, you know, you've given so much energy and so much time and love and thoughtfulness or whatever, you know. It's, you got a lot of emotional ties with that.
Right. Well, I can say that my most recent ex is my loving and current wife. So I know in the beginning we've been through some very, very hard times. And it felt like it was getting out of control to both of us. And here we are 10 years later.
Yeah, that's good.
After growing, it was one thing that we had to step away from to come back to.
Yeah, me, it was like my ex-girlfriend. I felt like I was giving. I felt like begging,
too much.
like I was giving, and I still give to this day. And people look at me like, "Why are you still doing for somebody who don't want you, who don't think twice to call you on just to check and see how you doing?" But when you want something, you always quick to talk calls. So it's just like, now I got to get to that point where enough is enough before I do have a mental breakdown and go out there and start
And the older
a
you get,
massacre.
it happens. The older you get, it'll happen.
You know, right now,
Yeah.
you
The
know.
older you get, it
When
happens.
it's time to go.
Yeah. They, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, cause yo,
It's true. You gotta go through some
you gotta, cause for real, you gotta go through some things, and I'm talking about like, cause sometimes people can just, my explode might not be your explode. You know what I'm saying? And I done with my last relationship, yo, I'm telling you, I went through hell and high waters before I could even, like, to the point where it came to possibly going to jail, losing loved ones. You know what I'm saying? A lot. You feel me? Like, till it just got out of hand. Like, yeah, but you know, like you said, it depends on how much you love somebody. And sometimes you go as far as making yourself look like a complete ass and losing yourself in somebody else that you don't even, you know what I'm saying? It happens.
Hoping that the person comes back to you. Because I think that's the whole thing. Like when you give so much and you do so much, you just, everybody always got that little bit of hope. Well, if I do this one more thing, maybe this might change your mind. Or
Sometimes it works. Sometimes you can go through all of that and come up on the upside, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like she said. So, but you just, sometimes you got to see certain signs because nowadays it's getting out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like we losing lives. Like it's just getting out of control. So you gotta be careful and pay attention to all the red flags. Cause sometimes you can love so hard that you be blind to what's really happening. And really sometimes you can love somebody so much that you need to be apart. You understand? You have to love that person from a distance because in order to keep your own sanity and your own happiness, it's gonna work apart. Sometimes just because you love so hard, I mean we gotta be together. You feel me?
You
Like,
be out here bald headed. All right, so on to the next question though. We got the next question.
Is it 7? I think we're on 7.
Why do you give?
No, we on 8.
No, we're on 8. That's me. Why use kids to get your way or to hurt the other person? Why use kids to get your way or to hurt the other person? I can't really relate to that one.
I can relate to
but
I can. I mean, okay, my ex-wife, when you get with someone, they say, accept my children, package. So you go in as being a single person, going in, loving the kids and all that. But what I don't understand is you raising a kid for 8 years. The relationship might split, but you can't divorce the kids.
Exactly.
Right. But why take someone that I've been raising for 8 years, 8 years away from me? I don't want you, but I want her.
Right. Exactly.
I begged for her. I didn't beg for you.
Right.
So she holds that over me. And I hate it. Every day I wake up and I think of my daughter. I was the person that did everything for her. And for her not to even let me see her. And my baby had to make up a Facebook page just to talk to me. That's not right.
See pictures of.
That's not right. No, I'm just saying, that's not right. That's why you have to be careful. You have children, be careful. If you're going to have that person in your child life, and they're good to your child, keep them in their life.
Exactly, man.
I feel like it's not fair.
That's true.
and I don't think they realize that.
Child,
like
man.
it's
For real.
it's like, oh, I'm using my child for you to hurt you, but I'm not gonna look at my child and see that the tears that I need to be paying attention to
On my kids.
are my kids.
And that's what people don't
Like
fail to
that,
realize
I don't
that
get
they
that.
put in their feelings when you invite
Before
this
your
person,
child.
right? Because you invite this person, you want this person to accept your child and accept you, and they accept you and your child.
and love them.
But not just accept one, I accepted 4 and a grandchild. No, let's keep it real. I accepted 4 kids, a grandchild, 2 dogs, 2 hamsters, 2 grandkids, 4 grandchildren. I accepted all of them.
Exactly.
I'm like, no, I'm not going anywhere. You moving out because I didn't took care of all this in this house. You got to go because now at this point it becomes a point to where I done gave everything to be a part of this family, and even though that's just like if your parents get a divorce, we got to come to some type of agreement because you ain't about to just tell me now I gotta stop being in this child's life or this child's life and I can't do this when the whole time you asked me to be a part of it and I'm showing you that you think you can go out here and find somebody else that's gonna do this, but I'm still here, not for you, but for the child.
Right.
I mean, being a parent myself, like I have like strong feelings towards that too. Like nowadays when I get with somebody, I'm not quick to like introduce my child. Not that, saying not we're a package deal. When you jump on board, like I let you know beforehand, like, okay, if you accept me, you gotta respect me and my child is the same, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I do take, that step and introduce my child to you and you do anything like to, maybe hurt them or like, do anything to disappoint them or something like that, even if we break up and everything, like if you disappointed them, that's a wrap for you anyway. But if you were good to my child, while we were together, I ain't gonna sit there and like, stop it. Like my ex that I'm friends with or whatever, her child and my child are best friends. So I'm not gonna sit there and just like, oh, okay, well, we're not together. Like she's not gonna see her and neither are you. You know what I'm saying? Like I still go over there, they have play dates and stuff like that, but at the same time you just gotta be cautious regarding who you let around your child, and when the relationship is over with, if it was toxic, do you really want them around your child? Because I had some of them too, and they still trying to, ask about my baby girl, and I'm just like, that ain't none of your business.
See, with you all being in the relationship as parents, I was a father to 2 boys. So being a man of color to 2 boys was very unique. Because when she pulled away, when she moved, she got up in the middle of the night, she was gone. And I know why, but that's a long story. It wasn't my fault. It was something.
I'm listening.
It was something that she had done, and she was afraid of losing her license, so she went to the next state not to lose her license. Okay, and she was a breadwinner in the household, but I was an at-home dad, so I gave those kids everything they needed, all the way from the butler, the cook, the cleaner, the laundry man, the lawnmower man, the driver, and all that. So I did all that. So after 3 years, when she left the way she did, it devastated the 3 of us, the 3 kids. I was like a kid too. It devastated myself too. So the boys were always asking for me and wanting to see me, and she refused that. But when she called me, she said, they need you. I said, well, I need them too. Right. But you decided to go to another state.
Yeah, but I would travel. I told
Baby,
her
no,
I
because
would
wait,
get
no,
on a plane.
you know what?
I would travel. To this day, I would still get on a plane. I would
Not the way that
anything to be
happened.
with my baby.
No, because she left me in a house with all utilities turned off and everything.
Oh,
In the
turn
yeah.
it out. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Hell,
Right.
I'm telling you, honey,
Right.
you will not.
Yeah.
You will not, because I'm telling you, the first time I find you or get in contact with you, you
Because
leave
you-
me in there
because
with
you just-
nothing.
What about people who use people kids to get with them?
Right.
What about that?
I think I was
What
that.
you mean, like
As
single
if, like,
kids
say
over
you
there?
got a kid, I know you got a kid,
Yeah.
so I just act like, you know what I'm saying, the kid is all good, I accept the kid doing this and that for the
Oh,
kid, just to get with you.
And then when you get with us, another story.
It's a whole nother
Yeah.
I'm a shooter.
I think
Ain't
I'm
no-
in that category.
That's
of boss.
another question for another day, because I feel myself. I'm gonna go there because I feel like that's.
Line right there.
All right, let's go to the
That's
next
the
one.
deep. The next one is:
Next question.
do all breakups have to be terrible?
No.
No. Y'all can come to an agreement. Hey, this doesn't fit for us. This doesn't work. Going about your business.
Right.
Don't call me tomorrow. Don't call me next week thinking that this is what you want. But all relationships don't have to be terrible. Some people make them terrible. I guess that goes back to the first question again. It's just like, it just depends on who the person is, because say me and you, I can't say you because I don't want your wife to see this, and then say me and you in a relationship and we come to a realization that you're not happy and I'm not happy, and we sit down like 2 adults and have that conversation and just be like, look, it was fun while it lasted. We could still be friends. We could still call and check, but you gotta go.
done.
You gotta
That's
move
one of
out.
those. It
You gotta
depends
get out
on
my
the
house.
person.
All right,
can
give
do
me
that.
30 days back my stuff. I'm
No
gone.
30 days, boo boo.
Well, I'll tell
2 hours. You got 2 hours.
Excuse me, that's the proper
I don't go by the law.
eviction.
I don't,
Well, I get
My-
mail here, and
That's all you get. But if you don't pay not one
that means I
bill
live here
in
and I need 30 days.
If your name not on one bill, you got 2 hours. And
What if my name is on the bill? What if my name is on that
You
bill?
asked me for a
On
terrible
that
breakup.
mortgage?
You not about to tell me I got 2 hours.
if you ain't out in 2 hours,
I got
I'm
2
telling you, I'm gonna
hours.
have some people over here,
Nah.
and your stuff gonna be out in 30 minutes, bro. I'm telling you, I got the equipment to get you out of here. No,
It don't always have to be that though.
I'm
It
playing
don't.
with y'all. I don't want people in here to be like, oh, she is trying. I ain't like that, y'all.
But there are people like that.
Yeah, there is.
There
They
are
are.
people like that. I'm done with you. Get out. And they be like, here, I'll help.
It's some people, and it is, but you know, our
That's why I
relationships
don't
don't have to
do
be
the
terrible.
video.
But it also has something to do with the
I'm paying
maturity
something.
and you know what I'm saying, level of each person. Because some people
Yeah,
just
it
don't
has.
take well, and I'm a living witness to, you know what I'm saying. So it ain't always been easy, you know, because it just, you know,
It
sometimes.
happens. It happens.
Sometimes.
It happens. All right. So,
On to the next question.
why do you have to give gifts to keep that person? Why y'all- Okay, so let me say this. Some people feel gift giving is a way of showing their affection and their love. Some people are that way. Some people like myself are very non-materialistic. I'm gonna feed you. I might come over and make your bed, give you new sheets or something like that. Whatever, just simple stuff. Because yeah, I'm a good house cleaner. What you talking about?
Okay, no.
Come on. Get a man like me. Come on, think about it. Not every man clean. I'm just saying.
I don't like those though.
Well,
You can't find a girl like that. You ain't got too many ladies out here like that. Cause they'll tell you they'll do that. But do the first 2 months and then like, well, what happened to you cleaning?
But that's the thing. You don't have to always be materialistic. You can always do something. I believe that actions speak louder than words. Yeah. And materialistic doesn't speak enough.
Right. Just respect me. Love
Just respect me and give me what I need in here.
Right.
And let me know.
Well, have y'all ever heard or read the book about love languages?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's it tells you what type of love your partner, because y'all not gonna want the same thing. That's how that goes.
Right.
So I don't respond well to gifts. I'd rather know that the lights are on. You pay the light.
Right.
You did the laundry and I didn't have to. I mean, like, it's your love language. Like, some people don't like affection. Some people don't like gifts. Their love language is different, and it's all about learning your partner and them willing and wanting to learn you too.
Who got that book?
It's online.
I need
It's online.
Yeah, I need to because I
But
don't
it's
know.
true.
Like
Yeah,
me,
you
I'm a
learn a lot
person.
about yourself too in the process.
Right.
I'm
It's
telling
about
you now
giving.
because I don't like doing dishes.
No.
I don't.
We
I'm for
won't
real.
date
I
for
really.
sure.
I'm just saying
We
that's
won't
just something
date.
I
That's
really
like
don't like
dishwashers.
doing. I mean, and that's what I do. I throw them in there quick. But some people like, why you still using a dishwasher? Because I don't feel like getting these hands dirty. Honey.
Okay.
It's like, no, on to the next question.
What's the next question?
Why ask for a relationship if you really don't want it? Because some people have different motives.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people, this is how I feel. Some people, what they see, they believe that's what they deserve to have. Sometimes they're not prepared and ready for what they see and think they should have.
Yes.
Y'all got that?
I got that.
Y'all got that? Some people just want to be held and have someone there because they don't want to be lonely. Oh, baby, let me tell you, I'm a bachelor still. I just got a dog.
That's what he said.
A lot of people do it just for the title.
Right.
Yeah.
Why?
Or just to say that they in one.
Right.
Like,
They
because
don't wanna
they
look
want to
like the
be,
loser.
they want to be like
Have
everybody
y'all
else.
ever
They don't
noticed?
look like
Have you
a-
ever noticed when you tell people that you're in a relationship, how many other people start to want you?
That's
So they probably get with that person to be like, okay, yeah, we in a relationship. But then it goes to, oh, well, I still rap to you over here, though. They ain't got to know. They just want that to get all that other attention, to get other people. You get what I'm saying?
That's just rude.
Yeah, that's true.
People are disrespectful.
That's immaturity.
Yeah, I mean, but it happens, and people.
That's
But
like,
like I said,
you
it's
with-
people got different motives. You know what I'm saying? Those are reasons. Some people going after something they may see that you have. You understand? Like for their own, you know, materialistic things, for their own comfort. You don't really know where people come from, and you know what I'm saying, what they got going on. So a lot of people just get in relationships just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because it looks like the thing to do.
it look like the thing to do.
Yeah.
It do.
They don't want to be lonely.
And to be honest, I ain't even about to lie to
They
y'all.
don't wanna be called a loser.
We all might have did it. It might not be now
Everybody
because
done
we
did it.
mature, but you done did it when you was younger, or even if it wasn't with another girl or anything. Everybody has done it. We all are guilty of it. You get what I'm saying? But it's just like y'all say about the maturity level and how people handle the situation.
I just dated. That's all I did.
Yeah.
That way I stayed.
You
out
say
front.
you're a bachelor now.
I still
Okay,
am.
on to the next question because we know you're not a bachelor.
I still am a bachelor.
Let's see. The next question. Why is it never 50-50? Now that's a good question. Why is it not? Why do one person have to be like doing everything?
Right now, the way my day went today, I'm at 10. I need you to be my 90 today.
Exactly.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
it's never in my mind, a 50-50 it's either 100. You know, let's be on it together.
Right.
Or I am lacking today. Can you
Right.
help out?
If you lacking, I'm lacking.
If we both lacking, let's take a nap. Like, we need to regroup.
But I get you. It's just sometimes, but even sometimes when it's not 50-50, that's just like if you down, you need that other person to be just a little bit more. So it's
Yeah.
never really 50-50 in a relationship. Not unless we come into them bills. Bills,
That's
yeah,
what
we
I
need
was
to
talking
be
about.
50-50
I
all
was
the way
talking
down the
about
middle.
that. That's what
If
I'm
the
talking
gas
about.
is $20,
If we
I need
stand
10
together,
from you and I got the
50-50.
other 10.
Another thing with that in a relationship is your mate, whoever you have in that relationship, they have strengths where you have weaknesses and vice versa. So it's not always going to be, that's that 50-50. But as far as bills and stuff like that, not everybody's check is going to be the same. So you have to come to some mutual understanding of how we're going to work with this. And also allow that person to have savings. So if y'all do break up, they can get out the house in 30 minutes.
That's over here with you out in 2 hours, so you can wrap that up in 30. You wouldn't know. America. I was just playing America. I'm gonna give you 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? But
Y'all need a
I feel
truck,
like,
I got one.
but I feel like in a relationship, people get into relationships for certain things, and they don't think that it should be 50-50 because you can meet somebody that's working at a car wash, not really making nothing, and all they working with is tip. Some women look at them like, oh, nah, I ain't talking to that person because they ain't got no money. So you already know off the gate of your mind that that's all they in it for is the money. They not looking for that you could possibly be a handy person. You can help do other things around the house.
You don't
And
want
they,
them in the first place.
I mean, it just
They
depends
looking for the wrong stuff.
It just depends on what it is that you all go into a relationship agreeing on, or what. It doesn't even have to be agreement per se. You could just go in there and just be like, look, I mean, it's the way certain people feel, because I mean, you got certain people that only want to take care of the bills and also like that. They don't want you to do nothing. Like, you take care of the kids or whatever, all stuff.
Then
Like, I
put
mean,
you out in 30 minutes.
I know myself.
2 hours.
I mean, just speaking for myself or whatever, whenever I'm in a relationship and stuff, I don't want my girl to have to worry about nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shoot, I paid,
we need to date because
relationships, like, I paid rent, I paid, like, car notes, insurance, like, lights, bills, all that.
you hear what he's saying? I'm just single, baby.
Honey, are you ever worried about what if you lost all of that?
Would they still be there?
Would they be there and be like, let me do it until you
Yeah,
find
I mean,
out?
like, at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had that type of relationship with my girl at the time or whatever, where if I didn't have that much, because like she was making more money than me, but I was holding it down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on those days, where I was a little short or whatever, I always knew that I could go ask you, I'm like $20 off, on this
But
bill,
this is the
or
thing.
whatever.
Why should you have to ask? If a person see you struggling in a relationship,
Thank you.
why shouldn't they just open their mouth? Because I had an ex-girlfriend say to me, closed mouths don't get fed. If I'm always in here doing it and you see me trying to get this together, but you got it in your pocket, like you say she made more money, so why couldn't she say, well, look, babe, I see that you a little short and I see you stressing out about it. Here go $50.
No,
what
she
if-
never knew that I was stressing about it. I never let that know.
Exactly.
Because I had that issue on the other end, like on the other side of you. And I was the same way. Like, bro, if you don't say nothing, I don't know nothing. Like, don't act like you good,
But
and
if
then
you see me calling
be
my
mad.
mom asking my mother for money, because my mother said, I will never help you pay for nothing if it's 2 adults in the house. And my mother even said, if it's 2 adults in the house, you should never feel like that you gotta call somebody outside of the house. If we are together like you say we are, and you see me stressing out, trying to figure out why I'm stressing out, and I'm saying like, yeah, because I'm trying to see how this gonna work out, you should automatically know it's the first of the month about to come up. So something about to be, you know what I'm saying? So it's not so much as you read in my mind, it's so much of you saying, I'ma just
being responsible.
and wanting to pitch in, even if it ain't the first and it's on the 12th. Like, look, here go extra $50 because I don't know what you gonna look like on the 29th. So
okay,
here go
that's for 2 people
150,
living
you
together.
know what I'm saying?
But what about 2 people dating separately?
Living this separate.
You just have to be attentive. No,
I
you gotta be attentive. See, You have to be attentive. If you're in a relationship, it doesn't matter whether you're in the same household or you're not. Right. It doesn't matter. The thing is I got you, you got me. Right. You feel me? I'm not saying I'm a mind reader. I'm not saying I'm not a mind reader, because at the same time, if it's something that I just don't know, then you let me know that. But at the same time, as your significant other, I can be attentive and observe and understand and move and know how you move. So I get it. You understand? Right. But it's not even just so much because we really just pouring in about how, money wise, 50-50 is always down the board. If you know, somebody on here said you gotta have a discussion about a 50-50 thing. Sometimes I get it, but at the end of the day, you don't. If I know, like she said, if I know the light bill need to be paid, I'm gonna just go pay that. Same thing. We don't have to really talk about what's 50-50. Whatever you do is appreciated. You feel me? Like,
that's what I'm
whatever
saying.
you can bring to the table should be understood. Appreciated. Exactly.
What should be understood?
But not. I'm not gonna. If you're too prideful, I'm not gonna notice that you're struggling.
If you see it, why do we gotta even talk about it? Like she just said, you get what I'm saying? Like, why do I gotta say?
Because some people don't.
And I get what you're saying, Paul. As if we don't live together, I should help out. That's just like if I come over your house and we're in a relationship. I'm not a trifling person. I'm a giving person. So if I come over your house and you ain't got nothing in your refrigerator, you're not gonna tell me that you ain't got nothing to eat, but I'm gonna offer. All right, well, let's go get something to eat, or we could go to the grocery store.
That's just significant. I ain't saying just be out here, you know what I'm saying, being grandpa pimp, you know what I'm saying. But everybody don't observe those things. But like she said a little bit before, you gotta just learn your partner, bro. Because some people don't just boom right here. Some people don't do that.
Some people don't do it because they don't have it. But you also have to understand, not only is it all about materialistic, it's also about giving affectionately, emotionally. Next.
All right, on to the next question. What number we on? We on number 13.
Why do lesbians break up one day and get another relationship the next day?
Because they broke.
They were teasing yesterday when they broke up. They all upset. They're single today. You all upset.
They was already there. They was already there.
Ain't no bull jive, because everybody think like I ain't just get out of a relationship. I've been out of my relationship since August, and I ain't talked to nobody. I ain't been on a relationship. I ain't been on no date with nobody. So I don't abide by that. Like, I feel like when you do stuff like that, I feel like that just shows your ex that you was, even if y'all not friends no more, and they find out, that just shows them that you was never really into them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you had no respect. Yeah, like you were a hoe. Like, you always need that time to build yourself back up.
Just because you a hoe don't mean you don't have feelings. But that,
keep the camera over there.
Nah.
Hoes, they do. I understand.
Come on now. We all know. I don't want to be the same friend. I don't even want to be the same friend.
I get it that hoes have feelings too.
I can't tell you about it if I ain't walking in shoes.
I get it that hoes have feelings too, but it's just like, but you ain't have enough feelings to respect yourself. To get out of, so you break up with me today and then hop in a relationship with somebody tomorrow. Like you might hope I don't catch you on the street. That's right. Even though we exes, that's why you get in the situation you get in. If you saying the story, that's why you get in the situation. How you get out of one relationship today and then you get in a whole relationship tomorrow, and then you wonder why people chasing at you.
You don't know how
You don't know. You running down the street in your underwear because your ex-girlfriend done pulled up because she wondered why you done hopped in a relationship with somebody else.
And that's why you get 2 hours.
You
Use your savings.
I don't need to.
But you gotta have that savings.
You know why you don't need to? Because you ain't need to leave nothing over there. You ain't need to leave nothing over there.
Not even a toothbrush.
You can.
For real. I have been that person though, like on some real, like I don't know, like that just used to be me, how I move. Not even so much get another relationship. I always had a team, you feel me? It just be like that sometimes.
It started fast.
Maybe start 10, you know, it happens.
Oh, hell no.
said
you
you
grow
grow.
on your
You have-
maturity
you
level.
love- yeah.
It's your maturity level, and the people who do that hop from relationships, that's what they know. And then until they know different, that's when they know different.
only
Right.
condition
You know what?
because
It's
that's
no
Let-
different though. That's my
But
thing.
that's on
people
them
don't give
because
them
they'll
chances.
realize that they constantly going through the same thing.
Like,
No growth. They ain't moved.
that's what I'm saying.
Like you haven't found something better because you're too stuck in what's going on.
Right.
You don't
Like
learn
I
from the
mean,
last one,
sometimes
you
you don't
won't learn
even
the
you don't even give a chance to like. I mean, you could have had a good person, but you will never know that because you already out the relationship with them and on to the next. You know what I'm saying? Like
Maybe you're trying to
That's
get
that
over
whole
that
syndrome.
relationship by getting into the other relationship.
Not saying that that's right,
So
but
that's
that's
what you do.
right.
You see what she do? You see how she work out? You see how she catch a rebound
Maybe you
quick?
thought, you know what I'm saying? You know
what it is?
I mean, you
I'ma
live
break it down.
but it happens.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down. Sometimes people think the grass is always greener on the other side.
Hey,
and
And that's a shitty ass
Until they get there and find out they gotta take care of it.
But sometimes they don't know which way to go, so they just
that roll out.
go with the first thing, you know what I'm saying?
That's a special.
It ain't like they already knew the person, they just
Let's keep it
Let's
going.
keep it
On
Number
to the next
14.
Number 14.
How do you handle who gets what friends? Do you leave with the ones you came with and split the rest? Let me tell you something.
Yo,
Let me
no,
tell you
that's
something.
real. That is a real
Let me
question.
tell you something. That's a real question
That
because
is a real question.
I feel like
That's just being real. Like you can keep all of them because if they're a true friend of yours,
They'll be neutral.
They wouldn't even involve themselves and run back. Like, but if they not neutral, honey,
Let
you can
'em
take
bum,
them because
let 'em
I
bum.
grab me another more. There will be more.
But how do you even discover that though? Like, cause I mean, you definitely gonna be able to cipher out who's gonna be neutral and who's gonna be back and forth between whatever y'all got going on. But how do you even just be
Gossip.
like, of
It's
course,
called the word
but-
gossip.
Because your girlfriend
As
call you
best-
like, oh yeah,
I think-
Tammy just told me that she was over there with y'all and she seen
But
that
that
you
ain't
had
a
some.
friend. That's
Tammy, you
not
be
a
coming.
friend.
I'll let
Because
Tammy come
I
over there and
know-
I beat.
I know when going through my divorce, it was friends that was not neutral. They picked sides, and I lost a lot of friends. I found out who were my friends. Because I was just like, you don't even have my back. I'm sitting over here. I'm struggling. I'm going through it. And you kiki ha-ha with her. She hurt me. You, my friend, you met her through me. Really?
wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you find out. You will find out.
Whenever you down, that's when you find out who
Oh,
your
yeah,
true friends
definitely.
are. Anyway,
That's
so.
Definitely. Definitely.
Just don't give them the shovel.
I mean, if we
Yeah.
break up and all this stuff, and you
Everybody
sitting
gone.
here, you like, oh, well, they was my friends first, or this, that, and the third. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. But if we cool, then I'm gonna be cool with them regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
You just
whatever.
gotta keep certain friends in certain places, even if they not neutral. You can't tell every friend everything. You have certain friends for certain things. You might have friends that if you short on a few dollars, you can always call and they there. You got friends that if you going through something and you need somebody to really talk to and you have feelings, you could talk to them, but you can't talk to the other one that you can ask money for. You have friends that you can party with and do all this and that, but you can't ask them for money. You can't ask them for advice. You have certain friends for certain things. So it's like, bump them. On to the next question.
How do you know when it's time to break up? How do you know when it's time to break up?
When they say get out in 30 minutes.
30 minutes before I'm saying it's done. Like, if the
They
feelings
not
aren't,
hearing you,
I guess it depends on the relationship, really. Like, I done been in a relationship, like she said, you can be mutual and like, yo, this not working out no more. I done been in that kind of relationship. When it was done, it was done. Like, it was no love lost. It's one of my best friends to this day. You feel me?
I'm gonna go there.
Go there.
Like they
go
said,
there.
the thrill is gone, baby. When you have no more sex, it's done.
it's done.
No, I can't necessarily say that.
No,
I can't speak on that either. Because we can have
It's still over. Like,
I
been that
I feel like sometimes we teeter-totter, we don't know. But that's when you have to get quiet. You have to pray. You have to God, show me.
Give me that
Because
answer.
I didn't know. At one time, I didn't know was the divorce was the right thing or not. So I sat back, got quiet, prayed about it, and then God showed me was like in my lap. yeah, you need to get this divorce.
I mean, if the feelings is gone, you know what I'm saying?
it's done.
Like if you don't feel the same way about that person that you felt before or in the beginning and stuff like that, then yeah, it's time for you to go ahead and get out of it. Because if not, then that's when the whole syndrome comes along.
But the feelings ever stay the same?
Dude, the
No,
feelings.
your
I mean,
feelings-
your feelings change and evolve over time and stuff like that. But I mean, you know, if you get to that point and you just like, you know, I don't love you the way that I used to. I don't have that type of feeling with you anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like when I've worked to the bone, I've worked hard on this, and I have given you everything, and you have given this everything, and we have both worked, and it's still not working.
It's time to go.
It's time to go. And at that point, you should come to a mutual decision. Cry, pray, laugh, talk, do whatever you can, but it's time.
It's time to go. All right,
Don't keep working at something.
On to the next question, number 16.
Okay, so we just got a live question that they want to ask. So they said, how do you know that you are in a abusive relationship, and when should be the best time to end it?
It could be verbal. It's whenever that person has hurt you.
It could be physical.
However, that person has hurt you, and you know that there's something that it will stay back there. It will always fester and come back to the top and surface. You are in an abusive relationship. It's constantly hurting you, eating at you. You can't look at that person without thinking about that situation. You're in an abusive relationship, and they're repeating themselves, and they apologize and do it again.
Keep doing it.
Yep. It's
And
time.
it can be.
I think it's just time, really, if they get that low the first time. I mean, you can't really trust them after that. You know?
No, sometimes you can. Yeah, sometimes you can bounce back from it. Because
Yeah.
sometimes when you get that heated in a relationship, like sometimes a situation can get very heated in a relationship. An argument can get very heated. It don't necessarily got to be somebody putting their hands on you, but
No.
somebody can really say something that could really affect you. But y'all only hot right now. So.
Sometimes it doesn't have to be physical. It could be emotional. It could be financial. It could be mental. I mean, it even could be a lonely thing, where they leave you there by yourself. So it's and there are people that do that, and there are some that just it's also seclusion, where they don't even let you go anywhere or do anything. So it doesn't have to be physical.
Right. Yeah. Or somebody can be controlling of you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, and they could be controlling of you in a way that you thinking like everything peachy and cool. What's the next question? We'll be on number.
Why, when you break up, your ex is always trying to kill you afterwards? What are you doing?
Okay, we're gonna swing this one over to Amber because she said she's been in this situation. Just send that over here to me. Because you said you knew. And I said you
I've been there.
Situation.
We didn't even know.
No, I ain't had nobody try to kill me.
I don't want to say no names. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
They out of me though.
I mean, but damn though, like
Not worse.
I don't even want to do that. I done been on that end and been on the. I done been the person like ready to be like, yo, I'm about to kill you, and I done been the person that be like, yo, listen, I done been cut, I done been burnt, I done been, you know what I'm saying, foot rolled over by a car, all that.
Why did they get to that point though?
Because sometimes you just
They're obsessed. The person's obsessed.
Some people just can't.
They don't want to let go.
And some things just get that escalated.
They don't think anyone else deserves you.
When I tell you that me and my wife have been through a lot, we have been through a lot.
I'm telling you.
And there's a reason why we're strong.
You like the type you stabbed her or something.
You
You look like you got that in my eye, like man.
No, I do have knives in my words.
See what I'm saying? Like I feel like
I have knives in my words.
oh, you thought I meant like
cut deep.
Nah, like
cut deep.
yeah.
Cut deep.
I cut deep with my words, and in the beginning we were toxic.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember.
exactly. We would air it all over face. I mean, we were bad in the beginning. And people see us today and they're like, wow, like, you know, okay.
Y'all still alive?
That's crazy. Like, we have grown. You know what I'm saying? That's a growth thing.
But you said in order to get to that, y'all had to be apart.
We
for that
had
time.
to go
I mean,
through
that's
a
respectful.
lot. A lot.
But some
of
people don't
stuff.
understand that though.
And not everybody needs to go back.
Not everybody.
Not
That's a
everybody.
fact.
Exactly.
Not everybody.
You have to know.
Sometimes you gotta go.
Yeah.
But how does
in
a
your
person?
mind that you can change a person?
Because you
But how do you
You
know
can't
you?
change all the
But this is the
situations.
thing.
cannot
You can't change the
nobody.
situation.
But this is the
You
thing.
can't.
How do you
changed
know?
it, exactly.
But how do you know when to go back?
The thing is, it's not so much of how do you know when to go back and when not to go back. It's about how much you're gonna deal with it, what you're gonna take,
Yeah.
your boundaries. You
Exactly.
understand? And you know a person, regardless of whatever you go through, you know when a person is willing to do something and when they're not. Whether that's get up and clean up or go get a job or whatever. When you know when a person is driven, you know what I'm saying. And when you see that they don't have that same, exactly, you just it is what you know what I'm saying. At that point, you just got to do what you have to do because nobody really can tell you how to move in a relationship. But it's just about you at the end of the day and what you're gonna deal with and what you're gonna tolerate. That's it. Like,
I mean, that's respect, but you know how like sometimes, all right, say y'all break up because it was bad, but then y'all get back together and the person you see like, okay, this person making an effort. You know what I'm saying? How do you not know that that's not a front? You get what I'm saying?
Usually, less time, you can see that they're getting comfortable again.
right.
Yeah.
Because their habits will come back. And if you see those habits come back, take that 30 minutes to move out real fast with your savings that you saved in that relationship. My suggestion.
All right, we're gonna take one more question off the internet because I know somebody got a
We
comment.
do have one. We skipped.
Well, which one?
Oh, she just asked. Do you ever
do you go back after?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I lied.
All right, somebody read one of the questions.
That
Online.
that was the only one. The only other question that we had.
To give somebody an opportunity for a relationship that you just met, do you have standards? You see that?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
So somebody can vote.
I require a car, a crib, and a job.
When you ain't getting it, you ain't getting it. Cody. You was tripping.
Can you repeat the question?
I'm telling.
To give somebody an opportunity for a relationship that just you met, do you have standards? They saying basically in order to use them, you gotta have a car, a crib, and a job.
All right, so what if I got a car, Cody, and I got a crib, but I just lost my job? Now I'm out.
No,
Yeah.
I'll hook you up.
But what if I got?
Hold
But
on.
this is the thing. But what if I saved up for those rainy days to where if I do lose my job, I'm still able to pay for my stuff?
Right.
Not even that, Cody. If I got a car, a crib, and a job, and
I'm
I'm
beating
just
on
not
you.
shit, then what are we gonna do with that?
But you gotta see
Exactly. Because I mean,
you gotta see the
I'm good.
potential.
Well, what's up,
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta see
the
there's potential in a
right.
person.
Cody,
Right.
you need to come up with
Right.
a better question, Cody, because we was going to do everything. So say I got all this and I go across your head, then what? You still gonna want to beat me, Cody? I want you to comment right now, Cody. Right now.
We got
He
another
probably
question
typing.
now.
He probably
We
typing.
got
I like
time
this
for
other
one more
question.
question at the
Somebody
birthday.
said, how many of you are in a long-term relationship and how many years, and was it monogamous or polygamous?
Okay, let's go around.
Shay is single, so I'm not in any type of relationship or whatnot, but if I was, it would be in a monogamous relationship.
Actually, Jesse and I are together. We've been together for about a year now.
What you doing?
Are y'all adding people to y'all relationship?
Right,
No,
polygamous.
we're no.
No thanks.
I'm married to the lovely young lady I saw in the last episodes, Red. And for good, we'll be 10 years in September. Or been together for 10 years, married for 1 in August.
Oh, okay.
Are y'all adding people to y'all party?
Hell to the no.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Well, I'm single, you know what I'm saying? And I'm chilling. But if I do get a girlfriend, we're gonna be polyram. You know what I'm saying? I need about a good 3 of them, you know. But everybody gonna play their part now. Everybody gonna be on their, you know.
One's gonna do dishes. One's gonna do laundry.
There we
one's
go.
gonna
One
wash
gonna
your
pay
car.
these. One gonna pay these
I'm
bills.
single. I'm single, but I am polyamorous and I'm also pansexual. So when I meet the right mate, that will occur.
Oh, spicy.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm very much single. And I'm working on myself. You know what I'm saying? I've been in relationships. I've been in a long-term relationship, been in a short-term relationship. But I think it's time for me to just kind of chill and really, focus on who I am and what I really want.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I'm in a relationship since December, and it's going great. And we just keep it between her and I. That's it.
Nobody else.
Nobody else.
I am definitely not single. I'm definitely in a relationship, and we good. I'm happy people. Oh,
Yes.
but depends on how the weather change.
The weather about to change.
We might, what I'm saying. We believe in the, we believe in the positive.
Yeah.
We're learning. We're expanding our. I ain't saying we just with anything crazy and we do this on a regular, but sometimes we're not swingers either. We just might, you might be invited one day. You know what I'm saying? Not you.
I'm gonna come over there like,
No, I'm not single. I'm not single, and I don't share. There's none of that going on. Back in the day.
all right, so we appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Please share, and don't forget the most person.
Whoever shares the video the most. So whoever shared the video the most, starting today
to next Thursday,
you will be rewarded with a
Prize.
with the prize. Share,
It's
share.
nice, too.
We love y'all. We had fun. I hope y'all had fun. Comments. You can still comment and we'll still answer questions after. Share. We love y'all. Tune in next Thursday. 7. The party. People. Everybody
tune in.
Everybody really rock. Hey.